Hey there, fellow hunters, or as Eileen would say, hunters. Um, Welcome back to playthrough of Bloodborne. I am Stubbs the Wizard, your host with the most, and we're playing through as a pure arcane build, a wizard named Justin Graybear. The name's not really that important, but the idea is we're going to get arcane up to 99. I've got all of the stats where I want them. Strength, skill, and blood tinge have not been touched. The funny side effect of that I did not calculate was that because of my restriction of doing pure arcane, I can only use the starting weapons plus a saw spear. But that's fine because now I'm getting to the point where you see the arcane's at 53. We're going to get that up to 99. But I'm getting to the point where I can just use the hunter tools more often. So we're doing the Forbidden Woods right now. Real quickly, just cover the weapons for how I'm doing this build. What I've done is I've made the weapons go. You can see the bolt damage there from physical, and the fire, which scales with arcane. Both of those, arcane, of course, scales with arcane. I can't really use this much until I get. Well, I got to use the milkweed rune, which I don't want to use right now. And I have this as physical because the the damage on viscerals goes off of thrust damage, and there you go. So that's the idea of the playthrough, and really I'm starting to get to where I'm using more of the hunter tools now rather than hitting. I'm going to come beating on people. Okay, and one of the things that's happening. Oh, this is where I can drop down. I don't want to, though. Is my friend I'm Not Great and I are. Well, hello, sir. Are playing through Bloodborne together. And by together, I mean simultaneously. There's a bunch of slithering and stuff going on. Let me switch this. I think this guy is aware of me now. Oh my. Alright, so I'm going to try using the Accursed Brew on these guys. Got it all, okay. The Accursed Brew is actually quite good. And it, scales. Well, actually, all the tools scale way past 50. So you've probably heard it mentioned that 50 is the cap, which is true for I can two-shot them. Yeah, that is true for weapons that scale with arcane. But the hunter tools scale all the way up through 99. feel like there's another guy here. Yeah, Black Sky Eye is kind of like the sniper tool for wizards. Twin Bloodstone stars. We'll come back up this way. So the difficulty about this is doing it in such a way you don't miss anything, because the woods are so huge. I think there's another of those big ones in there. Alright, so the wizard is starting to get pretty powerful now. One of the things I mentioned that's also a little bit funny is I find myself using Dark Souls 3 commands sometimes because I'm Not Great is also playing through what he's termed a New Game Minus challenge for Dark Souls 3. And so sometimes I feel like there's somebody up here. Sometimes you goof up the controls, or you inadvertently use there it is, the wrong the command for Dark Souls 3 when you play Bloodborne. You know, it's kind of funny. I saw I'm Not Great was playing today. He's also playing Claire Obscura. And in Bloodborne, he started doing heavy attacks on people when he meant to be sprinting, I think. And it's because he's using Claire Obscura controls. Yeah, see, the problem here is there's no tracking with the Black Sky Eye. But since he's walking away from me. I don't know where he went. That's weird. Alright, we'll get down there later. He would have gone up here. Yeah, I have. Alright, so I haven't played this in a while, but to my remembrance, in navigating the woods, I hear a boar up there. There is a sort of outer track here, a middle track, and an inner track. Let's see if I can... I don't really get why these don't. It doesn't hit all the time. So that guy is summoning more snakes up, which I suppose I don't actually care about. really not that difficult of a enemy at this point. Let's see what we can do about this pig. I'm going to try to critical it. I have controls missing, so I'm going to switch to my physical weapon. Actually, I'm going to go to trick mode, just for giggles. Let's see here. 1186, not bad. Got bacon. Alright, let's see. I gotta make sure I'm doing this right. Don't want to miss any treasures. Let's see. I gotta find that. Oh, I saw my physical one in place. Alright. I gotta find the place where those guys, those big snakes were that had a bunch of treasure. I guess right up here. Yeah, there it is. Some bloodstone shards. Some bloodstone shards. Bloodstone shard. So we're probably slightly overpowered for this area. Alright, let's go back up this way. Oh, that's... We'll head this way now. We'll head up that road next. We're going to go all the way to the bottom here. That's where the pig was. That's where the treasure was. Alright, while I finish this up here, I'll be wrapping it up. Let's talk about the Free Time Creators Collective. We're a group of content creators that make gaming content like this. And, you know, we're smaller channels, so you get some benefits with that of there's not going to be a lot of... See, this is where the pig was in the cereal. Ouch. Just played that. So, you're not going to get a lot of ads, if any. Alright. That's where we were. And also, we will answer all comments, because we're not giving thousands per episode. And the idea behind the collective is just a community where you can okay, I'm down to, I don't want to be there yet. But it's a community where you can go and encourage smaller channels and you know, the idea is positivity, encouragement. Watch them grow, you know, kind of rejoice with them. I gotta be careful here. But I will put a link to the Discord. Oh, you can hear the kin. The little noise. Oh yeah, here's where some treasure's hard to get to is found. If I can get across here. Hello, Mr. Ken. Can't believe I fell in there. Alright, well, we're going to be forced to go up a different way now. Which is okay. Usually I come at this from the other side. Alright, so anyway, right with the, anti-clockwise, yet, metamorphosis. Get some good arcane gems. Bunch of triangles. Yeah, anyway, come and check us out. Just the only rules, be nice. And I recommend, really I recommend all the channels, but I would probably check out I'm Not Great first. If you like this playthrough and my content, you're going to like his too. It's very similar. You can make a great case that his is more entertaining, you know. But, alright, we're just going to activate the elevator and come back down. This really wasn't the way I planned on going through the woods. There's going to be a Hydra guy up here. Yeah, I had not planned on doing it this way, but I missed the jump and fell. Had to come out this way. But yeah, come out, check out I'm Not Great. We're also doing the new game Minus that I mentioned. In Dark Souls 3. But you'll meet other great people out there, such as Plumberry Delicious and that's trying to concentrate on not dying. But yeah, Plumberry Delicious, Mindless Meat, Irisinophorus, Big Baby J, people like that. All sorts of great people. Come out there. As this video, I'd appreciate a like and subscribe to the channel if you would. Appreciate that. And give me comments. As I said, I will answer them all. And offline, I'm going to go and upgrade stuff. No, I don't think so, sir. Take that. There's another one. Where's the other scalawag? So, I'll go back to the Hunter's Dream. Offline, I will actually update everything. And I thank you for watching. As long as you keep watching them, I'll keep making them. Thanks.